Sveiki, this is Informal Lithuanian video series, and I'm happy to announce the 21st lesson, which is called Damn. In Lithuanian, when we say damn, we say devil, devil. We say velnias, velnias, velnias. So let's get the pronunciation right, and then we'll see some related words and the etymology of this word. At first we have a. It's not a, it's a. It's a. Then we have a soft l. We have val, 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 val. Then we have again a soft consonant n and s, because a is pronounced like e, and that means we have a soft consonants and the ending s. So we have nes, nes, nes. We have valnes, 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 valnes. One more time, valnes. There are several related words in Lithuanian with valnes. For example, vėlinės, vėlinės. Vėlinės is All Souls Day, and this is in November, and basically it's because vėlė means a soul, but it's soul of a dead person, not a soul of an alive person, because when we usually want to say, when we use the word soul, we usually say dvasia, dvasia, but with the souls of dead people we say vėlė, vėlė. So that's why we have vėlinės. We have the suffix in and vėlinės, the plural feminine noun, which means All Souls Day. Vėlinės, vėlinės. Now we also have velionis, velionis, which means the departed. For example, you say velionis and a name of a person, so that means, you know, the person that has left us. Velionis. And there's also the word velėna, velėna, the feminine noun, velėna, which means the ground, well, actually the soil, the black soil, velėna, which, well, basically it's not the, I'm sorry, this is not the soil, I didn't mean this. Velėna is actually the layer of the ground where grass grows. So we have the 5 or 10 centimeters of soil. We have the grass. We have the layer of the ground where there are many grass roots and everything, and all kinds of plants. This is velėna. So when you, for example, dig ground and you just dig the grass off and you leave the soil bare without any grass, that means you're digging off velėna, nukasti velėna, to put off, to dig off, I don't know how to say this, the soil, the upper soil, or the layer where the grass grows. So these are the words. Now where valnes comes from, where this root comes from, well, there are etymology dictionaries saying that val can be mostly associated with the word caves or ground, or some. There are various versions. I don't really remember them all, but for example, in German we have the word wollen, to want. So it somehow relates with the word, death, which obviously is a similar root to val. That means, death was seen as a thing that frees you. You get free, and it was associated with death, and because this val root is associated with death, so this volen word is probably related with death, because people saw death as something that frees you, from life, or from burden, or from something. So I think that there are more interesting things to say about the etymology of this word. I'm not going into detail. I haven't researched that very much, but Valnus also was called Velinus, or Valnus. So there are various options, many variations of this word, because this is, of course, this was the one of the gods of pagans, since you perhaps know that Lithuania was one of the last countries to get Christianized, basically in the start of the second millennia. Most of the Europe was already Christian. All those countries were Christian, but Lithuania was still pagan for a long time. It was the last country to get Christian. So basically, we have all kinds of variations of names of the pagan gods, and there are various interesting things about the etymology of them. And one of those gods is Velinus, or Valnus, or Valnus. And this was a god that is not only related to Satan as we understand it today from the Christian context, but Velinus was also a strong god who could build bridges, who was very powerful, who also even helped people. Well, we have all kinds of connotations and all kinds of myths and legends, and we even have place names related with the word Valnus. For example, we have Velno Duobė, the hole of the devil. We have various other names for places, especially for swamps, or some kind of other natural objects. Velno akis, the eye of the devil. We have all kinds of place names. So this was a god who lived in nature, in various places. Again, I won't go into detail. That was all I wanted to say. So in order to say den, we say Valnus. I hope this lesson was interesting. This was a bit more relaxed, since our last lessons 19 and 20 were a bit stuffed, and I rambled here a lot, but still I think that you got something out from these lessons. I hope we'll meet in the next lesson. Thank you for watching. Ačiū, kad žiūrite.